Oh, wow. I am live. Oh, awesome. Hey, everybody. I know no one's actually watching right now, and that's okay. I have taken a little bit of hiatus. First off, my name's Kyle Summers. I'm the owner of Summers Counseling. I'm a licensed professional counselor, and some of y'all may have seen me on YouTube. Many of y'all maybe have not, and that's okay. I had actually been a little absent from YouTube for probably the past few weeks, and there was a lot of things that kind of factored into that. The One of the main things that I've kind of recently come to learn was that I was putting way too much pressure on myself in order to create content that was good, and it was stressing me out and ended up not um, being worth it, at least in my own mind, when I started um, pushing out the content. So I wanted to come live today because I got to thinking, I'm a professional counselor. I have my own private practice, and in session, there are no reset buttons. There are no, I didn't like what I said, so I'm gonna take it back. It's all off the cuff and completely improvised, and everything that I talk about is very thoughtful. And so I wanted to try that out today in order to come through, work through my own anxiety and the relationship I have with a camera. And I didn't just come to talk about that. I came to talk about an idea that I had. And this idea that I had was confronting bullies. So many of y'all can identify with the fact that you've had a bully at some point in your life. And well, what do you do? Do you just allow yourself to continue to be bullied? Or do you stand up for yourself? Are you confrontational with that bully? I remember in the third grade, I was being bullied, and it persisted for probably quite a while, at least a few months. And then finally, we had it out, um, and we were waiting in line for something. I don't remember what. I remember we were sitting Indian style. You know, we had bubbles in our mouth, and he kept on. And next thing I know, I clocked him, and we went on from there. And in that situation, what came to happen was that we were closer because of it. I confronted him. He he lost his power over me, and we ended up becoming friends. And that's the power of what can happen is when you confront a bully. Is it they lose their power over you. And anybody that's watching this that is a bully, stop that shit. Stop that now. I will not hesitate 1 second to create content to make you face the insecurities that are going through you that's causing you to become a bully. I do think that you can get better and someone that's a bully may be suffering, but that's just crap. I have zero patience for bullies. And if you are being bullied, learn how to defend yourself. I'm a big advocate that de-escalating situations through talking about them um, are extremely valuable. But at the end of the day, you just need to learn how to defend yourself. I got a daughter. She's 10 years old. She's a first degree black belt. And God help anybody that tries to bully her because she will beat that ass. So learn how to defend yourself, get into karate, get into some kind of self defense, boxing, something. If nothing else, it'll help your confidence when you go to confront. All right. So, all that to say, treat these inner thoughts that you have, these intrusive negative thoughts that we all have, treat them as bullies. If you allow it to dictate to you on how you see something, you're giving that bully all power and control. And what's the bully going to do? They're just going to keep on bullying you. They're going to take your lunch money. They're going to escalate even further. If you keep on giving them more and more, they'll keep asking for more and more. And that's the same process that we have with the thoughts in our own head. Confront them, challenge the thoughts in your head, stick up to them. Say, not today. Inner thought of bulliness, confront it and give it a reason as to why it no longer has power and control over you. It's such a catharsis when you realize that you have what it takes to stand up to a bully, whether that bully is an actual person, could be an actual situation. You could feel bullied at work. But a lot of times, what I find is that on day to day things, we're bullied by our own mind. And it's hard to understand why that is. Some of us had difficult experiences growing up, and that message in our head, that bully, is actually the thoughts and beliefs that someone else gave us. Could have been our parents, could have been other people in our life that have created this inner bully. However, it got there, it's there, and it's not going away. Just like a bully, it's not going to go away. So, what do you do? That bully smack in the face, and you say, "No, you're not going to push me around anymore. I may lose this fight today. I may lose another fight tomorrow if I stick up for myself, and you may lose a lot of fights before the bully realizes you're not one to be pushed around." And that's the process of challenging your day to day negative thoughts. It's a day to day fight. You may not win every fight. And you actually get into a fight, it's going to be terrifying. And metaphorically speaking, this is the thought, this is the fight within your own mind. It's going to seem like David and Goliath. And that's okay because you keep on chipping away and you become a better fighter as a result of trying. But it's got to be consistent, and you just got to be brave and stick up for yourself, especially when that bully is in your own head, because that's going to play itself out in a lot of different ways that can really have a negative effect on a lot of parts of your life. So anyhow, guys, I hope you enjoyed that content. Like I said, you'll probably see a lot of videos where I come live, not necessarily to create, at least right now, why while my channel is still growing, not to have conversations live, because again, 7 minutes into it and no one's here, that's okay. Was for me just to become more comfortable with being myself and not being too worried or preoccupied with the end result. So again, name's Kyle Summers. I'll put some information down in the description where you can learn more about me. I got a website. I have a private practice. You can definitely contact me if you're interested in counseling, or you can just follow me on social media, the Facebook page, Instagram page. And again, I'm just trying to always just help anybody that's interested just find a better version of themselves through little changes that can add up to a whole bunch. All right, guys, if you enjoy this, please give me a like. If you are tired of bullies, or how about this? If you don't like bullies, just comment yes in the comment section. That would mean a lot to me if you just acknowledge that you don't like bullies and just type the word yes down below. So like the video if you found it helpful, subscribe and share it with your friends. All right, guys, I'll catch you next time. Later.